Last night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga. But we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it. And they using niggas songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, they get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater, her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Left some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her, you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a roof. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth of Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wookie-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back. We ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God.
That woo-woo, something. Know the police listen, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that woo-woo, something. Nigga cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running. Swear to God, nigga.
Still, what's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking the same here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge you're not finna get in nobody's college. Tap in with that tap in to make sure you are in fact tapped in with that good tap in with everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. And if you are looking to be a Trap News Network correspondent, hit us up on Instagram, TRAPNEWSNETWORX, Trap News Network. We are looking for correspondents, man. We have 2 people in mind that's been doing a grind, but we're still looking for 1 more. So hit us up, man. You never know, it could be you. And make sure you tap in because it's a potentially paid opportunity. So make sure you get into this good chiliana that we giving away here at TNN Trap News Network. Make sure you get into that if you ain't got into that. You feel me? We finna get into this Kantiana, but make sure you hit that petition. Get on a mission, hit the petition, get rid of pathetic fatso out of these greater United Staters. You feel me? Get into that if you ain't got into that. We need pathetic fatso out of these greater United Staters, man. Support the deport all 2025. Going into the 2028 presidential election. I'm gonna run for president. Y'all think I'm playing? We're gonna figure this out. Young and Jefe on Flako claiming they're ops, the root of the beef. Let's jump into this Kantiana without no further do's or don'ts, man. Let's get into it. Let's go.
I look at the schedule yesterday and said, damn, y'all was about to have me up in this bitch with my op and Jefe.
Man,
and we were like,
y'all
are like that, like, and he's like, I don't have a problem with him, but he has, an issue with me, and I wouldn't necessarily want to be in the same building as him, etc. I had no idea.
Flako was scared of Young and Jefe, so Flako can call Young and Jefe ignorant, a buffoon, an idiot, a gang member, and all these things. But when it comes time to have to sit with Young and Jefe, he's scared.
Yeah, it was even close to that serious.
Flako need to cut that out, man.
Okay, so he's just exaggerating?
For sure.
Oh, shit, okay.
So, man, look, back when I first started in the YouTube space, right, a lot of people was on Flako Line. You know what I'm saying? They was on Flako Line, like, basically, Cardi Blow academic, and, like, he be starting, like, a lot of stuff with the gay members and all that. I really didn't know too much about him because I wasn't familiar with the YouTube space. So when I did see a little segment, whatever, and checked him out, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, boom, I do be seeing him, you know what I'm saying? It looked like, from my perspective, not from what nobody else telling me, he hanging out with the gangbangers and stuff like that, and then, he's spinning this little narrative and content, and he had said some stuff that was, like, crazy, like, as far as, like, they was talking about a political matter with welfare and all that, and who some money should go to, and he was saying it shouldn't go to gang banger families, some stuff like that.
That was one of his wilder takes, saying that the mothers of gang members don't deserve money from welfare or whatever, because it's basically your fault if you raised a bunch of killers.
Exactly.
Whereas we all know that typically the mom is like the number one presence that is trying to make these kids not get into that way of life, right?
Sure, because like as bad as I was, like I had the sweetest mother. Like she wasn't like she wasn't in the streets, but you know what I'm saying, she was of the streets, but my mother's sweet. She's not a gangbanger or none of that. And like, you know, her kids like raised hell, but like we didn't get it from her. Like we didn't get that training from her. So basically off that content that he had done, I think I had did like a reaction to that and spoke on it. And Adam, this man never said nothing. I guess my numbers was too low then. You know, a lot of YouTubers play them games when they feel like they the bigger platform and a smaller platform say something pertaining to them. Oh, I'm not about to answer back to that. So he don't say nothing about me spending that content. All of a sudden, 6 months down the line, you know what I'm saying, when I'm going a little semi-viral, my numbers going up, I'm popping. Now my name is in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, and Jefe, he, you know what I'm saying, said this and said that. And then, you know what I'm saying, I still wasn't tripping because it was really funny to me. Like, you know, it ain't no problem. And then I really knew it was some fake smoke when y'all was doing the content, you know what I'm saying, with Brick. And then he came out and was like, hey, man, I heard you supposed to be interviewing Jefe. And you like, no, I wasn't interviewing anyone, nothing like that. He was like, oh yeah, I was gonna tell you don't do that interview. So when people start sending me that and I'm watching that, I'm like, man, what's up with this dude? I'm like, this dude trapping.
So you basically had like one video where you said something about him and he kind of turned that into a whole level of animosity in his head?
6 months down the line though. Like, you ain't say nothing when I did it. You said something 4, 5 months down the line. Like, but like, yeah, it ain't no smoke. Like, it ain't no, I don't know why he keep on like coming with that narrative. Like it's some smoke, bro. We do not have no problem. Like, bro, if I see you, bro, like, bro, what's up, man?
That's Flakko's way of protecting himself and keeping himself out of harm's way. Overall, Flakko plays a very protective game. He's going to make sure that the whole internet knows that this person doesn't like him and that person doesn't like him because Flakko's terrified of his own shadow. But what else do you expect from a coward? You know, so it is what it is.
Irregular, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I know what it is, bro. Like, you ain't no op of mine, bro. Like, you ain't nobody I beef with, bro. This shit, what people got to understand is, and definitely what I don't understand from a person coming from him, bro, I'm a dude from the streets, bro. You a real content creator, bro. And, like, you troll. I don't really troll. You troll people. You spin narratives and content. So, like, when somebody do some content on you, how the hell you gonna get mad that if somebody just, like, come and do, like, some nasty, like, and just say some shit that's, like, untrue and just, like, try to go crazy on you talking about your family, and then I can understand that, but I don't think I said no shit out the ordinary. Like, shit, regular shit.
It is funny with Flakko because, like, from the very beginning of him being out here, he had a lot of people telling him, like, just don't be so free with how you're talking about LA street shit. And there was time periods where it felt like he was really avoiding it, but then I felt like at a certain point he just couldn't avoid it and he just kept going with it. But
no, he can't avoid it. It's just people like you facilitate safe spaces. So he can talk crazy, and then see Young and Jefe on a calendar and see that that's somebody who he may have to deal with and be like, oh, I don't really feel comfortable being in the same room as him and all that, and you can play pussy. So, you know, there's that. You know, there's a lot of narratives being spun to protect the image and the understanding of pathetic fat. So let us never forget that Adam's wearing an African-colored, awful lot of cough syrup shirt. Just randomly throw that out there with the African pride colors. It's crazy, but random. Yeah, but Flakko's allowed to be put in a very safe space, a very politically correct space, a very PC zone. Niggas will let Flakko come onto their platform and talk shit, but then the moment a nigga want to be like, hey, well, let me link up with him, pull us on the platform so we can chop it up together, it's going to be a problem. You feel me? No, well, Flakko's not comfortable. Flakko's not this. Flakko's not that. If you don't feel comfortable with niggas pulling up to your place of business to address Flakko all summer 2025, you should probably not let Flakko onto your platform talking crazy about niggas. That's all I'm going to say. Because what I'm making it clear. Pop up on your stupid ass. Put Flakko on your platform. Say, bring my name up. I'm going to be outside that bitch. Better yet, I'm going to be knocking at the door. Back on Fig, community, no jumper, I'm going to come knock at the door. Bring my name up. I'm going to come knock at the door. Let me in. Let me in. You feel me? Don't platform no nigga that got something to say about me and then PC him up. Stop platforming niggas, period. That got people things to say about people in our space in general and then letting them PC up. Let's remove that type of shit, because why does Flako feel comfortable? Because niggas allow him to talk shit and then allow that nigga to check into the yellows and PC up. Nah, my nigga. Hit the yard, bro. You got fades, my nigga.
Yeah, he's
and niggas be so spooked that Flako gonna get beat up. What if a nigga just wanted to come by and have a conversation? Niggas be so scared. Well, you know he's scared, blah, blah. Why? Why niggas are spooked? Come in peace. Smack voice.
Deals with the reality of the fact that there's, it's definitely an important factor that he's black, because it feels like that makes people want to hold him to the fire a little bit more than they would with somebody like me, I think. But then also he's like from North Dakota. He's definitely not from LA. Nobody thinks of
He's from Pennsylvania.
From in that light, so it's kind of a tricky balance for him. But for sure, I've told him plenty of times, like, when it comes to like really intense shit in LA, like, maybe you could talk about it, but you don't really want to be the first person to talk about it. You don't want to break the news about some shit that nobody knows about, because then you really are putting yourself out there as the person who's going to be taking all of the damage as a result.
And even with that, like, I don't even got a problem with that. Like, I don't look, even if you a gangbanger or not, like, I don't got a problem with nobody talking about gang content. Like, gangs is everywhere. Like, that shit is a lifestyle. That's what's going on. So I don't even got a problem with him breaking gang news. Like, my only thing, like I said, it was just like the hypocrisy for me of him, like, saying that
hypocrisy. Don't worry about it. Words are hard.
Or like
hypocrisy, my nigga. Hypocrisy, young ant. Words are hard.
They mothers shouldn't receive no money and all that. So I was just like, damn, like, bro, it's kind of going too far. You feel me? And then, you hanging out with people like P Nice and certain dudes, like, bro, like, come on. So that's just what it was for me. But it wasn't like nothing personal. Like, I probably did one segment. I probably got 2 segments on him. I did that segment back then, and then when he said some stuff pertaining to me, or they sent that segment with y'all talking, I did a segment after that. But other than that, bro, I got segments on way more dudes like Whack and other dudes, like, and they don't, like, I'm not ops with them, so how the hell am I op with you? Like, come on, like, bro, this is a content space, bro, like, and that's what I just think he need to understand. Like, anybody that's creating content.
Well, it's safe to say that Flako knows he's done things and said things that warrant him getting his feet whooped. So to make sure he doesn't get his feet whooped, he makes sure he's avoiding people like Young and Jefe.
And that's in this content space, you got to understand what's content. You know what I'm saying? And, like, definitely when you trolling and you spending content, you can't get on this net and spend content and be mad when somebody spends some goddamn content on you. That's like me being mad. When I put myself out here and I start doing content, I put myself out here for the people to do content on me as well. And I can't be mad. And if you say some bullshit or say some shit that ain't true, of course I'm going to be mad or answer. I can understand that. But like I said, I didn't say nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, for you to feel like, you a op, or I can't be in the building with him, or like, man, bro, just stop it, bro. We straight, bro. Like, I'm not tripping with you, bro.
Yeah, you reminded me of when Brick accused Flako of being from Long Beach now. Which is a funny concept to just imagine Flako, like, that's his motherland all of a sudden.
Yeah, P Nice and them, man. My boy P Nice and them, man, that tucked him up under the wing, man. You know what I'm saying? Was training him and stuff, was in the gym with him, man. Flako.
I don't know what happened to that.
Up,
I don't even know if he's actually been to Long Beach.
Oh, he had to been to Long Beach. P Nice ain't taking him to Long Beach. All that hanging out there was
maybe a little bit.
To Long Beach.
I mean, there was like a short period where Flako was saying, like, yeah, I'm gonna work out for 2 hours every morning with P Nice in Long Beach, and then I'm gonna go to this spot in the IE and do this kind of training. And I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, this is way too much for you to actually be committing to as a person who's never had a real intense workout regimen going.
Yeah, why you keep avoiding me, Flako? It was a few places I was supposed to show up.
Oh, yeah?
Showing up at it.
Oh, shit.
Flako like, like, oh, no, I got to do something. I'm like, man, this dude crazy. Like, man, it's not that serious, bro. I'm not even tripping with you, bro. Like, I ain't
I'm
know
gonna
that
talk
with
to him.
you,
We
bro.
got to bring y'all together.
Yeah, I ain't know that with you, bro. Cut that out, bro. You a content creator, bro, just like I create content, bro. Like, I ain't say you mess with boys, you suck. I ain't say nothing crazy about you, bro, for you to be in your feelings like this, bro.
He didn't tell none of your dark truths. So get off his... Why you tripping on Young and Jefe? He didn't tell none of your dark truths. How you was on Grindr looking for almighty suspect. Y'all business.
You cut that shit.
And he
out.
couldn't.
That's y'all business. That's the true story. Not sure what you're doing there looking for Almighty Suspect, but, you know. It's that thug in love.
Didn't even get that mad about if you did say some shit like that, because he out here calling
Do the homie. Do the homie.
on DW Daddy Flame on the podcast and shit. Like he knows what he's doing. He'll say some super sus shit to get a reaction and have a funny moment.
I seen, like, so if I was for real op and I was on you, it's a lot of shit I could spend content on that people send me. Or you talking about that you and did some crazy stuff. I just look at it and laugh, though. But no, it ain't no Flako straight, man. Ain't no problem with old Flako, man.
Okay, so you just saw the clip.
All right, man. We up out here to the next one. Y'all know the deal. It's red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. And it's free Avenue Angel Tweets free.